rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to meet the starting lineup for today's home opener matchup. Starting with the Georgian Grizzlies, as put together by head coach Reed Sensby. Number 1, Logan Underwood. Number 4, Ethan Isorock. Number 7, Liam Thomas. Number 8, Caleb Cole. Number 10, Gage McCurdy. Number 13, Ryan Green. Number 18, Andrew Burton. And number 19, Christopher Goodwin.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the men's game of OCAA volleyball. It is the home opener for the George Brown Huskies as they face the Georgian Grizzlies. My name is Matthew Bridgman, and I'll be calling the game today.
It is a good time to watch volleyball, isn't it, Matthew?
Absolutely. We had a great women's game here first where George Brown swept 3 sets to 0. Very competitive game, though, and let's hope this one's the same.
First up to serve, number 18, Andrew Ron.
Here is number 18 for George Brown, Andrew Ron serving.
Coming out of Bill Crothers High School.
That's right, and first serve of the game.
First-year player.
Georgian keeps it alive.
What a spike. But it hit off the net there.
George Brown takes the first point. George Brown with the second serve. But that one does not get over the net by
Andrew Ron.
Andrew Ron. My apologies. Thanks, Alan.
Number 13, Ryan Vriesma.
Georgian's first serve of the game. Finds its way over the net. Tipped up. And the spike is wide.
A lot of power in that shot there.
Absolutely, by Nick Foby. Just got to keep that one in. Georgian with another serve, leading 2-1. Great serve again. The spike, nope, it's a tip. Georgian sent it up. And they get the rally. Georgian now with a 3-1 lead. A great spike by the same man that served it.
Yeah, that was a straight line right down. Beautiful by Vriesma.
Beautiful indeed. Serve over off the shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Out. Wow, what about that for a rally?
What a shot from Vriesma. Hit it right off his shoulder, bounce over the net, and out of bounds.
Vriesma with his 5th serve now in a row. Over again. Nick Foby saves it. Big spike by George Brown and a big rally point. That was Julian Juan.
Vriesma threw that ball up real high on that serve right there.
Yaroslav Sidoritsky with the serve. Hits the net and gets over.
Just bounced over the net there. And that is in for George Brown. Another score. They tied this game at 4. Svidritsky serving again.
Another one that gets over. Great venom on that. Georgian keep it alive. And a fantastic spike.
Caleb Cole with
Cole.
An amazing spike right there.
For the Grizzlies, Chris DeBruin. Soft serve there, gets over, and another absolutely fantastic spike by Julian Juan.
I thought that was going to hit us for a second there.
Me too. We have to make sure our reflexes are on point for this one, Adam.
Yeah. Some high-quality volleyball here. A lot of power in these shots that these guys are throwing here.
Tyrese Brooms with the serve. Georgian trying to keep it alive, but they can't quite get it as George Brown now take the lead, 6-5.
Deron Hansen almost got that through. Tipped it off of the net there.
Tyrese Brooms' serve is out. Long one there. 6-6 now, all tied up.
Tyrese Brooms was actually the only player acquired from transfer this season for George Brown.
Here's Caleb Cole with the serve for Georgian.
Oh my God.
Slam down.
That looked like a slam dunk right there, Matthew.
It did.
Yeah. He had both hands on that ball and just ripped it down.
Caleb Cole, serve over. Kept in by George Brown though. Can they get it over? And it's tipped out again by Georgian.
Liam Thomas. Oh my God. He came out of nowhere there.
Georgian just kept alive. Big spike. Great defensive play and another one. And Georgian, number 13, Ryan Vriesma, tried to save that one, but he couldn't. Too much venom on it from the Huskies.
Deron Hansen. Oh my.
Great swing by him. Huskies now down 1, 7-8. Julian Juan serving. But he can't quite get it over the net.
Atmosphere in here is great.
Absolutely. Grizzlies women's team watching from the side after a tough fought loss, but here they are with the serve. George Brown takes the point, making it 9-8. Great spike there.
Caleb Cole almost got there, but just not fast enough.
Caleb Cole, a real leader for this group.
Team captain. He came over and said some words to us. Very, very nice guy.
Brown and Vincenzi can't quite get that serve over. (10-8) for the Grizzlies. Serving now is Liam Thomas. And he wins the rally for the Grizzlies. George Brown couldn't quite receive that serve.
Svidrinski, he just missed that. He tried, but that was still good.
Yeah, it was close on that one. Great serve, and another one here. George Brown gonna handle this one. Massive spike, but it's blocked back over for Ryan Vriesma, who says, "You're too little."
That was a nice celebration there.
It was really emoting on him here. Liam Thomas serving again for the Grizzlies. Up 12-8. George Brown. Big spike. And it's a net violation by the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he was just a little bit too close there.
Liam Thomas subbing out now.
Liam is hyped coming onto the bench here.
All these guys are very hyped, eh? George Brown serving. And that one by Duran Hansen only hits the net.
He's got a lot of power in his hits.
Absolutely, and here's Logan Underwood serving for the Grizzlies. George Brown receives up for the spike, but it's blocked. George Brown once more, blocked again by the Grizzlies, tipped over. Can George Fine get the breakthrough? They can't. It's blocked for a third time by Georgian, and that's long. Absolutely fantastic rally and exchange there by both teams, with Georgian coming out on top. 3
blocks in 1 possession for Georgian right there. Just remarkable play.
Incredible.
A lot of hustle.
Absolutely. Timeout here. Georgian lead 14-9. Huskies gonna try and get back in it. This is a best of 5. First to 3 sets wins.
Gives us a chance here to talk about some key returning players. Kobe John, middle position, is entering his final year playing collegiate volleyball and is ready to help the Huskies make history. In his first season with the Huskies, the 6'5" middle showed why his abilities are considered one of the best at his position in the province, as he ranked 7th in blocks while posting 2.2 points per set and 136 total points this season. He was named an East Division second team All-Star for his efforts.
Great first name there, eh?
Oh, Kobe, yep. Can't go wrong with that.
Destined for greatness with that one. Here's Georgian. George Brown. There they go. 14-10 now. George Brown. The big point there for them. They will now get the ball back.
Svizerski got up high there and powered it through.
Big spike there by Georgian. They get it back. They only lost the ball for 1 possession. Ryan Vriesma. He had 5 serves in a row at the beginning of the game.
He's been having a good game.
Very much on top of things here, as he's going to try and get on top of this serve. Vriesma over the net, but George Brown receives into the spike, but it's blocked off the net. 16-10 now for the Georgian Grizzlies.
The Huskies got to get some more energy in them. Down 6 right now.
Vriesma serving over. And the receive is off the roof from George Brown, as the Grizzlies now lead by 7.
Yeah, the Grizzlies have all the momentum right now. Let's hope that George Brown can come up with something here.
They really got to stop one of these Vriesma serves. Here's another one. But that one is out. 17-11 now. A little long there by Vriesma. George Brown with the serve. Yaroslav Sveditsky. His serve's just wide of the mark. I don't think George Brown can be giving away the ball that easily off the serves like that. What do you think, Adam?
No, I don't think they should. But this is a long game. It's only the first set right now, so hopefully they got some time to come back here.
Absolutely. And there's another point for them off of a serve error by Christopher De Bruin.
Maybe that's just what they need. Just the ball back and some momentum here.
Absolutely. Momentum is huge in every sport. (18-12) the score. George Brown to serve. Backwards bump by Georgian, and they claim that one too. 19-12 now.
Caleb Cole seems like he has real control over his roster here. As team captain, he's doing a lot of good things here.
Absolutely smiling, keeping everyone in good spirits, calm, but energized at the same time. And here he is with the serve. Huge one. George Brown receives it though, and they spike it back down, but it's out for the Grizzlies, now up 20-12.
Still a great play. Just a little bit short.
Caleb Cole once more. Big serve. Put up for the spike. Georgian, it's blocked, but George Brown keeping it alive here.
I gotta credit Hansen there. What an amazing job there. He had a hit there, and he was involved everywhere on the court there.
Absolutely great rally. George Brown picking up that one. Trailing by 7 now, 20-13. Julian with another serve. Oh, and that, he
It's
calls
out,
it
yeah.
out, the referee. I won't lie, from where I was, that looked awfully close by Julian.
From my angle, I saw it was out.
It was out? All right, my apologies.
just
Adam's got me.
That's what I'm here for, right, Matthew?
Of course. And referee's always right at the end of the day, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
10 for the Grizzlies. Monster serve. Oh, there's a nice play there by the Grizzlies, but the spike didn't get over.
The setup was kind of misleading there. I thought that it was going to go one way, and Vriesma came out of nowhere with that spike, just hit off the net there.
And here's 6 for George Brown. Ronan Vincenzi. The serve just getting over. Massive spike, but it's blocked, and another point by George Brown. That's 2 in a row for them. Starting to get back into things here. 21-15.
What a play.
George Brown serving. Ronan Vincenzi again.
That looked in, yep.
Yeah, that wasn't. That was great. Ronan Vincenzi with some great serves here.
Georgian is only 4 points away from winning this first set. Let's hope that George Brown can get some more power in here to bring this game back.
They only trail by 5 now. Here's another serve. And it's another great one. Make that trail by 4. George Brown with the point off of a great serve. Georgian tried to make the defensive play. It was Gage McCurdy, but he could not quite save it. They receive this one, though, the Grizzlies, and they spike it down for the point. 22-17. 3 points now away from the win, Adam, in this first set.
Liam Thomas looked like he was going to jump out of the gym there with that spike.
Yeah, some serious verticals from all these guys, I'm sure. Big serve.
And George Brown gets the point back.
Liam Thomas with that serve. That went a little out. And he subs out. Down by 4 now, the Huskies. Georgian setting up the spike. It's a tip by Vriesma. George Brown. Oh, and he slips trying to save it. He was wrong-footed. George Brown cut the lead down to 3, 22-19.
Ethan Eiselt-Rolf just had that, but it was just not enough.
Duran Hansen now. Sorry, that was Nick Foby. My apologies.
Huskies are down 4. They gotta get something going right now.
Here's Logan Underwood serving for the Grizzlies. But it's long. Big let off there for George Brown. 23-20. Logan Underwood could have put that at set point there.
You notice that all of them are wearing basketball shoes. I guess that basketball shoes are also volleyball shoes.
Makes sense, same court.
Yeah, same court, same grip.
Yeah. Serve here for George Brown. And that one almost nailed Adam's laptop.
Yep. Almost hit me, but you know what? It's all good.
There you go.
We're still alive. We're still here.
Saved the MacBook Pro.
On this Friday night, enjoying some men's volleyball.
Here at George Brown.
There's nothing better than enjoying some men's volleyball on a Friday night.
Absolutely.
Look at this crowd here we got going. I want to see the mascot. Where'd the mascot go?
Where is the mascot?
Yeah, he's got to come back and get the crowd hyped right now.
My personal favorite mascot is Arsenal's.
Arsenal?
From London. Gooner.
Gooner is a pretty good mascot. Let's not joke around here. But what about the Raptor?
He is great.
Or you know what they say?
What about Gritty of the Flyers?
Okay, yeah, no, that's a good one. Also, Benny the Bull.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
Classic, iconic, absolutely.
But I kind of like the Georgian. The Georgia Husky, like the Husky mascot.
Yeah.
I think it looks very cool.
George Brown's is cool.
He comes in for the anthems every single time, lines up with everybody,
Yep.
linking his arm. It's like he's a part of the
Part of
team.
the team, isn't
yeah.
he? He's one of the most important players.
I
One of the
want-
most important members.
I know. I want him to come over here and chill with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't smell this.
I'm sure they wash him weekly.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Players returning to the court. Vriesma serving for Georgian. He had some deadly serves earlier. Let's see if he can continue it. It's set point here for Georgian. Looks up, breathes out, gets ready, throws it up, and the serve is over. Just kidding. Smacks the net.
It was just short there for Vriesma.
Yeah,
I think that he took a little bit too much time there, but
might have threw himself off.
he could come back. He's been playing terrific this whole game.
Here is Jaroslav Svedritsky for George Brown. A great serve there, but a great defensive play by Vriesma, and a massive spike. George Brown keeps it alive, though. Reverse into the tip. What a play to win the set by the Georgian Grizzlies, 25-21.
First the save from Vriesman, and then the tip by Caleb Cole. It looked like he was going to spike that, but then right there he just tapped it over two
Absolutely.
defenders and got into the line there to secure the victory for game one or set one of this.
Yep, had everyone in George Brown fooled.
Now the Huskies are going to switch sides, and we're going to have them in our corner now. So that would be nice. Another key returning player for the George Brown Huskies is Pedro Santos. He made an immediate impact in his OCAA debut, becoming a cornerstone of the Huskies' defense. He costed 1.79 digs per set and is a player to watch this season for sure.
What do you think about Julien Jouin?
He's had some pretty good volleys. I mean, not volleys.
Serves.
What is it? Serves this game for sure. But somebody that actually really stands out to me this game is Duran Hansen. He's played incredible. He had a lot of power. He was all over the court, and he seemed like he was making the winning plays for the Huskies, even though they didn't win the first game, of course. But he kept them in it for the most part.
He's in year 2, hometown Scarborough, Duran Hansen.
I want to give a quick shout out to two players on the George Brown Huskies who were awarded honors for last year. And the two players are Brandon Chen and Christopher Chong. So good job, guys.
Yep. Shout out to them. We're under a minute away here from the second set. Georgian Grizzlies taking the first one.
Anything stand out for you so far in this game, Matthew?
I would say the serving power right now of the Georgian Grizzlies is really standing out. A lot of the serves just get them off right away of the rally at the strong foot. Very hard for George Brown to answer back with a strong serve of their own when they're struggling off of the initial serve.
I agree for sure. I think that George Brown just needs to have, George Brown needs to have a lot more energy and really, really dial into this set because
Got a lock.
going down 2-0 does not feel good.
No. Puts you up against it. You got to win 3 in a row once you do that.
And the opposing captain on the Georgian Grizzlies has had a terrific game in Caleb Cole. He's a leader. He's leading his team, talking constantly. And I hope that George Brown will do the same.
Well, they did just have a rally call of their own there, yelling out the Huskies. Let's see if that will...
That's the energy we need, Matthew.
Exactly.
And Burden there was just talking to the referee.
Georgian Grizzlies to have the first serve of this second set. George Brown receives it. Monster spike that is ruled in for the Huskies by number 19, Julian.
Well, we said it before that Julian Joanne was having some pretty good serves, and right there with a terrific block. I mean, a terrific spike there.
Andrew Wrong serving, George Brown. Georgian spikes it, but it's long. But he got a touch to it, they're saying, as it's 1-1 now. I believe number 6 of George Brown, Ronan Vicenzi, got the touch on that one. Unfortunate, as it was going long.
Friesma.
Serving for Georgian. And it's out. 2-1 now, Huskies.
Just curves it to the left there.
Up to serve, number 14,
Yaroslav Svedetsky serving. Great serve, too. Kept alive by Friesma. Spike down by Georgian, but George Brown recovers here. Spike of their own maybe, but it's blocked. And Georgian takes the point to level it 2-2. Good rally there, though.
Yeah, Julian Joanne, though, everywhere. Just came up a little bit short there.
Georgian serving now. George Brown. Miscommunication there by the 2 George Brown players.
But Georgian there, I
George.
think they tipped it over. It was a violation there, so George Brown actually got the point.
It was indeed. They got the point up by 3-2. Yeah. My apologies. Number 5 for George Brown. Good serve. Georgian take the point. Kobe John subbing out now.
He's got the goggles on. It's looking nice.
Very sharp, very sharp. Georgian with the serve, clips the net, but George Brown keeps it alive.
Oh, it hit right off of his head there.
So we call a headshot. Julian serving now again for George Brown, who have a 1-point lead at 4-3. That's a huge one. Georgian keeping it alive though, putting it over. It's the captain. George Brown, a little tip over. What a rally here, great exchange. Georgian sent up the spike. No, it's a tip, and it's a net violation by Georgia to end the rally as George Brown take a 2-point lead, 5-3.
It seems that Georgian is getting a little bit impatient close to the net. having 2 violations in a row here.
A little too eager, maybe. Here's Julian with another serve. And that one's even better.
Those are the
right off of it.
perfect kind of serves when it just touches the top of the net and bounces off. So then it basically is the hardest shot to return, you know?
A perfect serve is impossible, isn't it?
But I think that those serves, when it's being hit off the net, is the best right there.
Absolutely. And George Brown with another one. 7-3, 4-point lead. Players are going crazy over here on the sidelines.
They got their own chant going on around here. Are we going to do that chant if they win the game?
Can't be biased now here, can we, Adam?
You're right.
But here's Julian. Another.
Oh, he was just out there. He just hit it a little bit too hard. He's got an insane amount of power in his shots.
Georgian get the ball back now. Gage McCurdy with the serve. Down by 3. Serve is over off the net. Doesn't quite hit the roof there. George Brown, big spike. Back over to George Brown. Setting this one up, and it's a monster spike. George Brown 8-4.
Duran Hansen, again, showing his athleticism with that huge spike.
And here's a timeout called by the Georgian Grizzlies. Yeah, he got up real high there, didn't he?
Hansen is really impressing today. 6'4", year 2 from Scarborough. And his major is general arts and science.
Well, if George Brown didn't get off to a good start in the first set, they certainly are here. Up by 4.
This is a game of runs, Matthew.
Very true. Gonna be Georgian to serve. Sorry, it's George Brown serving. Ronan Vicenzi. Fantastic serve there. Georgian keeps it alive though. Spike over that hits the net. Goes in their favor for Georgian. 8-5 now.
George Brown was just there to get there, but just came up a little bit short.
Georgian with the serve. It's received by George Brown and spiked over! And they get the point off of Yaroslav Svidritsky's fantastic spike there, making it 9-5.
That was a straight line drive right across the court there.
Serving now for George Brown is Duran Hansen. Georgian trying to aim a little shot there, but George Brown keep it. Put it over, another tip. Georgian setting up a spike here. Nope. That's a spike though, and it's another one by Svidritsky.
Svidritsky again. Oh my. I saw his face there. He had a mean mug when he hit that.
He did, didn't he? 6'8", tall fella. George Brown serving. But that one is just a little long by Nick Foby, who subs out. 10-6. Huskies. Georgian to serve. Serves over, received by George Brown though. Bumped back and tipped over by none other than the captain, Caleb Cole. That bump back was a little long by George Brown, allowing an easy tip over for the Grizzlies.
That was a solid play.
Yeah, he was ready. Georgian serving. Svedritsky receives it, spikes it too, and it's another one for Svedritsky. He was involved twice in that play.
But it actually will go to Georgian. Actually, it was just out there.
It was just out. My apologies. My view slightly blocked right now. Great defensive play by Georgian, and a great spike there from defense to offense. Just like that, they cut the lead to 1.
Rally there, and Vriesma just knocked it out of the park there.
Georgian serving, but George Brown spiking back over. How about that by Andrew Long?
It was like a little tip almost.
Yeah, big smile on his face after he got that one, and here he is serving. Serve is not over by Andrew Long.
That's okay.
Happens to the best of us. Georgian serving. Back to Vriesma. Down by 1, Georgian. Serve. Good. It's a great one. And they tip it over. And now it's all tied up at 11-11. It was a great defensive play there by George Brown, but it just went a little too far over.
It was almost automatic for Christopher De Bruyne right there.
Yeah. Vriesma with the serve. Could give Georgian the lead here. Svedritsky receives, but that one just flies off his arm and out as the Huskies now take the lead.
He's got a nice mullet.
Yep, Svedritsky. Very powerful serve there, but not quite over the net. 12-12 tied. Christopher De Bruyne serving for Georgian. Real quiet all of a sudden. Big spike, and it's blocked out. Julian Jouin with that massive spike that was blocked, but it was only blocked out by Georgian. What do you think about the flow of the game right now, Adam? Got a nice pace to it.
It is a very nice pace going back and forth between these two teams.
Huskies serving.
One team just needs to take a lead here.
And Caleb Cole's spike gets blocked. Huskies 2-point lead. Kobe John serving again. I like to call him the goggles.
Yeah, I like the goggles as well.
What a spike there.
That setup was beautiful. It was perfectly timed.
14-13 now. George Brown Huskies. Georgian to serve though. Captain Caleb Cole. They receive it though. The Huskies keeping it in. But that tip attempt is blocked.
Or I think that was a violation because he hit the net.
That was a net violation.
Yeah.
Caleb Cole once more. Serves over, clipping the net. Sets it up for Julian Jouin, who scores as it's blocked, but only out. George Brown Huskies take the lead.
Rare return there from a serve that's clipping the net there, but
got down low for that one.
Joanne, just an incredible shot there.
He's serving now. Julian Jouin. Wow, Georgian keeps that alive, very impressive. Big spike there, nope, it's a tip. Another great save by Caleb Cole. Georgian, and it's blocked! George Brown Huskies take that rally. What an exchange there.
You can feel the energy right now.
Absolutely.
And they had 2 saves there, Georgian, and still the George Brown Huskies blocked them to secure the point there.
Great effort, though, by Georgian. Here's Julian Joanne with another serve for George Brown. But that one just curves a little down to the net. Georgian getting the ball back here.
It's a little bit upset.
It is Gage McCurdy serving for Georgian. And that one's long.
All the Husky players called that. They saw it the minute that it left his hands.
Yeah, great confidence in each other to trust the call. Know it's going out. Don't touch it.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of team chemistry here with the George Brown Huskies.
Ronan Vizenzi serving for George Brown. Off
Clip
the net.
there.
Georgian return it though. Great save by Vizenzi. Up for the spike. And it's a great one, another one.
For Svidritsky.
Svidritsky.
Svidritsky is in a game programming program. And he actually said, I want to beat all George Brown volleyball records and take on a leadership role. Wow. So I really hope that works out for him.
And he's got a monster block there, Vizenzi. This guy's on fire right now. George Brown, 19-15, 4-point lead.
Svidritsky's focus is to push himself to become the best athlete and setting an example in academics and leadership. So that's great to see. Academics is very important.
Absolutely. Vizenzi serving a save. Svidritsky, another one! My, oh my, this guy.
Svidritsky is on fire right now. Somebody bring a fire extinguisher. We got to cool him off a little bit.
I think that alarm earlier in the women's game was when he walked in the building.
Yeah, I think it might be, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. Because he has been hot all day long.
Absolutely.
Unless we're talking about Hansen, because Hansen has been terrific as well. I can't get enough of talking about Hansen.
What about Ronan Vizenzi here? 5th serve in a row. And that one, he just doesn't time it correctly. I might have jinxed him there. Georgian gets the ball back, down by 4, 20-16, in favor of the Huskies.
Huskies are in a good spot right now.
Especially after that failed serve by Georgian.
Do you see the crowd of people that have formed in the corner over there?
Oh, you're right. Wow.
It's nice to see.
They're almost on the court, aren't they?
And they're all here to support the Georgia Brown Huskies.
Oh,
That's for sure.
Could be some Georgian fans here, too.
No, we're not talking about that.
Oh, okay. Big serve right in the corner there by Georgian. Could not place that any better. They only trail by 4 now. 21-17.
You can't get that much closer to the corner and not be out, but
no, it was perfect.
Terrific placement.
Georgian with the serve, received by Svidritsky, and it's spiked over.
There's players falling on the bench here on George Brown as Andrew Wong had a slam dunk-like spike.
Absolutely threw it down. Here's Andrew Wong. Serves over. Georgian back over. Svidritsky up. Nice try to defensive play there by Vizenzi.
Yeah, I like the effort from Vizenzi right there.
But Georgian take the point. 22-18, favor of the Huskies. Oh, sweeping up something on the court there. Someone might have spilled their drink.
Spilled their drink.
Vriesma serving for Georgian. Clears this one.
Brandon Chen with a terrific recovery there.
Spike, and it's blocked! But it's blocked back on their side of the court. Georgian take that point, 22-19. Andrew Ron going over to talk to the referee here as he subs out. Oh, my apologies, he's not subbing out. I thought he was walking off there.
He just gave a handshake there to Tyler Latuila, head coach of the George Brown Huskies.
Rizma serving, and that is a thing of absolute beauty. Can't get any better than that.
You said it perfectly.
Only down by 2 now. Georgian. Timeout called. So Adam, what do you think about Svidritsky right now?
Svidritsky has been on fire this whole game, especially in this set here. I'm accounting for about 3 power strikes that have went straight down, no recovery from Georgian. Every single time when he's had a spike, there's been no recovery. It's just went straight to the bottom, you know? So he's doing a terrific job on placing his strikes in the specific spots that, you know, is going to come out with the victory, right?
Exactly, and with power too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that every single player that's playing on both of these teams have an insane amount of power. So it's very interesting of how they're controlling their power because, you know, sometimes you're seeing the opportunity to spike and it makes sense, you know, to just lay it in and give it all your power, but sometimes you see that the tip might be the better option, you know?
Exactly, yeah. Quick decision making from these guys. Rizma serving for Georgian. Well along that one, almost knocked the camera.
Husky players are waving to the ball because it was way out.
George Brown Huskies are 1 rally away, 1 rally point that is, from being in set point. And it's a great serve by Svidritsky. He can do it all, this guy.
He can serve, he can strike, and he's looking fly doing it with this chain.
Timeout called by the Grizzlies. Huskies are at set point right now.
Great position for the Huskies here. Definitely a bounce back after the last game. Definitely seems like they have more control, and they definitely are emphasizing more team chemistry in this game because we're seeing a lot more talking and a lot more fluidity between plays.
Absolutely. What do you think about the Georgian Grizzlies' energy? They started the game off very high energy, very strong, and it feels like it's dimmed a bit.
It has dimmed a bit. I think that right now it seems like Caleb Cole and Vriesma have been the standouts so far in this game. And we're seeing a little bit from the other guys here, but I think that we need to see more.
Absolutely.
Definitely we need to see more, but Vriesma has been incredible. He has served the ball incredibly, and also he's made some incredible saves as well, like in the second game here.
Set point served by Svidritsky, but he hits the net on that one. We can't all be perfect, can we, Adam?
Oh, no, definitely not, and I think that he finally needed to cool off a little bit because he was blazing hot.
Yep. Georgian serving now. Down by 3, 24-21. Set point still. Serve clears. Goes for the tip, but it's blocked out. George Brown. Huskies take the second set, 25-21. We're all tied up here at 1-1 in the sets. Third set coming up shortly.
Now that I got some time, I want to highlight the newest coach of the George Brown Huskies, Tyler Latuila, was appointed the head coach for this season. He has an impressive coaching resume, actually. Former assistant coach for York University Lions, assistant coach for Team Canada's men's beach volleyball program, previous head coach for the Canada All-Nations and Indigenous Team Ontario 19U team, as well as Phoenix Volleyball Club 15U. He played 5 seasons at SAIT Trojans from 2015 to 2020, winning ACAC championship in 2018 and bronze medals in 2019 and 2020. He also was a professional player in the Greek Volleyball League.
Wow.
Yeah, so George Brown definitely got a high-level coach that's going to really give these guys the insight that they need to be successful in this program.
Really? Have you ever been to Greece, Adam?
No, but I'm actually going in June next year.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
I've never been to Europe.
Jealous, I can't lie. Never been to Europe?
No, never been to
You'll love
Europe.
it, Adam. You'll love it.
My parents were a tropical kind of vacation thing where I would never go anywhere else besides Jamaica, Punta Cana, Dominican, you know, all of those ones. But I'm going to Europe next year, so gotta see. I wonder if he was born in Europe. I didn't get that information, but I have a quote here from the coach. He says that we have guys who have experience in the OUA gym and in a national team development program. Those guys are also being exposed to a different league, new positions, and unique pressures. The coach said, at the end of the day, we have 16 competitive student athletes who are all trying to improve and win volleyball games. Everyone brings something unique to the table, and I'm pleased at how we've been able to learn from each other so far. So you know what? It's a great mentality and mindset that Latuila has on this roster, knowing that he has a lot of really experienced young guys who are coming in to, you know, give it his all, and he's here to make sure that he finds their uniqueness and he brings it out, or brings out the best out of all these players, right?
Absolutely, that's the coach's job. Here we are, third set about to start shortly. Tied at 1-1 right now. Loving the free popcorn here at George Brown.
I like salty popcorn. Do you like salty popcorn, Matthew?
It's got to have a bit of salt to it, doesn't it?
But like,
but the balance.
You like the balance?
Yeah.
Do you put butter on your popcorn when you go to the movie theater?
I mean, I like it more, but I haven't been recently.
I haven't been either, and it's better.
It's better, yeah.
They already got butter on that.
Exactly.
No need to
Butter
put more.
mixed in.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Wrong serving for the George Brown Huskies here. First serve of the third set. George Brown have the momentum here after taking the second. Serve clears. Georgian received though. Big spike by Caleb Cole. And that spike by George Brown. I believe Julian Juan is a little long.
Yeah, just a little bit long there. He just had a little bit too much power in there, but great shot. He's got to do it again.
Oh, so it went in favor of George Brown Huskies, actually. My apologies.
Oh.
As they continue serving.
Maybe there's a
Here's
violation.
nice defensive play. Put over. George Brown. They get that one. 2-0 start to this third set. George Brown serving. Grizzlies put it back over. George Brown saves it. Julian Juan tips. Great save by George Brown.
I love the idea there with the tip.
Yeah. Big serve and a big point for the George Brown Huskies as they take a 3-0 lead here versus Georgian.
First, Julian got that little tip there that he was trying to do, but he comes back right over and spikes it right down. Terrific play from Julian Juan.
Georgian, big spike here, well wide. Hitting the fans there. George Brown 4-0 now. Adam, what do you think about Georgian here? I feel like they really got to maybe take a timeout right now.
Well,
Recollect.
it's still early in the set, so let's see. But George Brown has a lot of momentum right now.
Are they serving?
Oh,
Well, there you go. Just
there
like
you
that,
go.
one bad serve, and Georgian are going to get the ball back.
Vriesma back to serving.
He's not for Georgian. Big serve. Received well by George Brown, though. Big spike. Svitolitsky. And it goes their way. 5-1 now for the Huskies. Svitolitsky with another great play as he steps up to serve for George Brown. And the serve clears. Great venom on that one, but Georgian does well. George Brown, fake, and down for another. It's 6-1 for George Brown. Really starting to take a hold on this one. Great spike there. Svitolitsky, who might be player of the game right now. Third serve in a row. And that one doesn't quite clear the net. Georgian serving. Liam Thomas. Over just. It clips the net and falls down right in front of Svitolitsky, who dives to get it but can't quite reach that.
I like the effort from Svitolitsky right there.
Absolutely.
Even though he didn't get it, dive to the floor, sacrificing his knees there with no knee pads, but
Oh, yeah. Liam Thomas, another one. And George Brown. Great spike, but great defensive play again by Liam Thomas. Spike by themselves, it's blocked, and it goes out as Georgian takes the point. It's 6-4 now.
what a recovery there by Liam Thomas.
Yes. He continues to serve for Georgian. Svitolitsky with that one. The reception is a little low by him. Teammates can't quite get on it. As Georgian is starting to go on a little bit of a run here, 6-5.
Liam Thomas is super hyped right now.
Another serve by him, clears the net. But the reception's off the roof, and the game is all tied up now. It's 6-6.
Unfortunate play from the Huskies.
How about this from Liam Thomas, though? 4 points in a row of him serving for Georgian.
Let's see if they can continue.
Here he is again. But that one's out. Huskies back with the 1 point lead, 7-6.
Great job by Liam Thomas.
And it's Tyrese Brooms serving.
Tyrese Brooms, previously a redshirted at York University.
Tyrese Broom can't get that serve quite over. And here's the captain for Georgian, Caleb Cole.
Caleb Cole, our guy here. Let's see what he's got.
Serve clears. Svitolitsky receives. Lines it up for Julian.
That ball was on a mission right to the bottom of the court. There was no stopping that ball, Matthew.
Absolutely
there
not.
was no stopping that ball.
And here he is to serve Julian Juan. But the serve is just a little low, hits the net. Number 6 for the Grizzlies, Aiden Watson with that serve. They set up the spike for Svitolitsky, but it's blocked! Crazy reactions from the Grizzlies bench. They do take the lead on that one, though. It's 9-8.
My mouth is wide open because what a block there by Aiden Kenny.
Another serve by Aiden Watson. Great defensive play by Georgian. Ball
How
back
did they
with George
recover
Brown.
that?
And they tip it over. 2-point lead. Just like that, it swings.
That ball was a centimeter away from touching the ground, and they still recovered it.
Yep, absolutely brilliant.
Remarkable play by the Georgian Grizzlies.
Yep. Timeout called by George Brown Huskies. They had a 5-point lead in this set, and now they trail by 2.
Well, like you said earlier, when they were down 5-0, now the Huskies need a timeout.
Exactly. Just like that. Game of inches.
Game of runs for sure.
Yes.
The Huskies finished last season with an 11-7 record, securing 4th place, and they hosted a playoff matchup for the first time since 2018 last year. Let's hope that they can come back this year and be back in the playoffs for a second straight season.
Here we go. Third set resumes. Georgian to serve, still with Aiden Watson. That one clears. Svedoritsky receives, lines it up for Julian Juan, and it's another block, this time by Vriesma. Grizzlies take a 3-point lead, 11-8.
He hit that a little bit too low there. But so much power.
Svedoritsky receives again. Serve blocked, but this time not on the right side. Great reception by Julian Juan. And what a spike! It's ruled in favor of the George Brown Huskies. 11-9 now.
Ronan Vicini just came off of that spike there. Now we'll get the serve.
Big serve, hits the net. Georgian up, big spike by Vriesma. Kept in by Captain Caleb Cole. Tipped over by Caleb Cole. Svedoritsky blocks, and they trip each other up, but they keep it alive, George Brown. No, they don't. Sorry, that was Georgian who's keeping it alive. George Brown gets the point.
Yeah, it seemed like two players tripped over each other there on the right side, leading to the George Brown score.
Reception, very high. Goes over to Caleb Cole, who hits a monster slam. Wow. That was a great serve by George Brown, but Georgian turned it around with a great couple plays.
Well, Aiden Watson tried to recover that, but the ball just seemed to fling so high up, but they still manages to recover, get a volley, and Caleb Cole spikes it down.
Here's Georgian with the serve. Fake play. Spiked by Vriesma. 3-point lead again for the Grizzlies. How about that? Whew.
That was the smoothest spike I've seen all day long.
Here's Aiden Kennedy for Georgian. Serving. Throws it up. A little low there, bottom of the net. Little sigh of relief for George Brown Huskies as they'll get the ball back now, down by 2, 13-11.
Off the serve, number 16, Duran Hansen.
George Brown serving. Georgian, Caleb Cole. Little long though. Huskies take it, down by 1 now. That was Duran Hansen serving for the George Brown Huskies. Does so again. They call it out. It's very close, but it goes in favor of the Georgian Grizzlies.
Oh, of Georgian.
Yep. I know. I thought that was in too.
I thought that was in as well.
Very
It looked
close.
very, very close.
Quick serve here by Georgian. What a save! A backwards bump. Massive spike by number 12, Tyrese Brooms. What a rally there.
What a save, first of all, but then the spike by Tyrese.
Absolutely.
Amazing play.
One of the best exchanges of this whole match, let alone set. George Brown serving. Down by 1, 14-13. Great serve. Kept alive by Georgian. Monster spike. Andrew Long couldn't quite keep that one in.
Ethan Eisel Rolf there recovered the ball there to set up the spike to allow Georgian to score.
Here's Vriesma serving once more. Looks up, breathes out, throws it up. Great spike. Serve, sorry. What about that by Tyrese Brooms, who's starting to have quite a game here, isn't he?
That was incredible right there. I thought he was going to put in all of his effort in there, but right there he just tapped it right over the net.
Grizzlies take the point, though. Vriesma serving again. Great serve. Great recovery. Svidritsky spikes it down to cut the lead to 2.
And the point as well.
Svidritsky serving now.
He's a part of the 4 other recruits that George Brown got this season.
Backwards to Caleb Cole for the spike. And it's in, deflects off a few players, but down into the ground. And here is Liam Thomas for Georgian serving. Last time he was serving, he gave the Grizzlies a little bit of a lead there. Let's see if he can do the same thing again.
Yeah, I think 4 straight there.
Nope. Top of the net on the first serve.
Can't win them all, can you?
Nope.
But off of what he did before, then, you know, it's okay. He's still feeling good.
Here's Tyrese Brooms again with the serve. George Brown. Georgian save it. Back to Caleb Cole. It goes in favor of the George Brown Huskies.
I think that he tipped it over there, and it just slided past the blue line there.
16-17 now. Georgian still remain in the lead. Brooms serving. Georgian back over, spike blocked, but it's blocked out by Julian Joanne. Got up high for that one though, didn't he? Here's captain of Georgian, Caleb Cole, serving. Svidritsky receives, lines it up for Julian Joanne. Net violation, I believe. Georgian take the lead, or remain in the lead, up by 3 now, 19-16. Cole. George Brown, here's Julian Joanne, tips it over.
Okay, this is definitely an important next couple of possessions here for George Brown.
Yep, for sure. Georgian is only 5 points away from taking this third set. Cole, serve, Svidritsky receives. Monster spike, but George Brown keep it alive.
What a save by Vriesma.
Svidritsky! Wow.
Is he real? I don't even know.
Might not be.
Man, Svidritsky.
Julian Joanne subs out for number 2, Tien Suzuki.
Is that number 14 on Svidritsky, or is it number 23? Because I think he might be the GOAT of this game here.
There's Tien Suzuki serving, having just subbed on. Good serve by him. What a block by the George Brown Huskies.
If you saw there, Georgian was really trying for that misdirection there.
Yep.
had you thinking that they were going to go for the middle, but they were going for the left there. And
That was
George
Pardon Lee
Brown
with the block.
was all over it.
Dan Suzuki with another serve. Another block. Georgian keeping it alive. Ooh! Wow, what a sneaky play there by Georgian. He looked like he was going to pass it back, but the little tip over fooled George Brown there. They now trail by 3, the Huskies, 21-18. Here's Aiden Watson serving.
As this set's winding down, the energy is picking up.
Yeah, this is a big set here. Third set, they're leveled at 1-1. Whoever takes this is 1 set away from winning.
You want it to end so quickly?
Of course not. Beer Hall Night if I could. Here's George Brown. They block it, but it's wide. He appears to be upset at the ref there. Number 11, Aiden Kennedy.
I think right there the ball bounced off of one of the Georgian players and went out of bounds.
It did, yes. Yeah, Aiden Kennedy went for the block, but went wide. Here's number 6, Ronan Vicenzi. What a block by, spikes it wide. That was a nice block by Logan Underwood, but then his follow-up spike was just a little bit wide. Svedritsky blocked that one. They call a timeout, the teams. Georgia now only up by 1, 20-21.
Anything standing out to you right now?
Just great play. I think what is standing out to me, I know we've talked about it a lot, but Svedritsky really is impressing right now for the George Brown Huskies. Every serve, every spike, he's even making the defensive plays for them. He's having a great game here. Great home opener.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I also want to mention Caleb Cole because, you know what, Caleb Cole, you can feel his energy from all the way over here, you know, and I hope that you guys can feel it watching on stream, that he's talking to everybody, he's getting his guys involved, he's getting his guys motivated. It's definitely a sight to see, and I hope that he continues to do that for the rest of the game because he has brought the energy for sure.
Absolutely.
On the other hand, Svedritsky has been incredible, has really been kind of leading his team here and pushing the energy where he seems like a lot of...
Serving for George Brown. Sorry, I meant to cut you off there.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Serve doesn't clear it. 2-point lead. Grizzlies. And serving for them now is Aiden Kennedy.
That's got to hurt for George Brown.
And that serve is a little bit long from Aiden Kennedy. 21-22, 1-point game again.
Up to serve, number 16, Ren Jensen.
Aiden Kenny, my apologies. Subs off. That serve was a little long by George Brown. Here's Logan Underwood. Could put it to set point here with a good serve. But George Brown receives. Great spike! They line it up as the ball almost hits us. What about that from Cardin Lee? Wow.
He came out of nowhere there.
Here's Julian Joanne subbing on.
One of the shortest players on the court and still got up for the spike. Great job there.
Here's Andrew Wrong, just subbing on, here to serve. Huskies down by 1. Serve clears. Georgian, backwards, the tip, it was a little long. Andrew Wrong lines it up for Julian Joanne! Off the face, and just like that, he levels it for the George Brown Husky, 23-23.
I want to highlight the incredible recovery there by Brandon Chen. He set that whole thing up.
He did. Here's Andrew Wrong serving again. Clears once more. Georgia keeps it alive there with Vriesma. Caleb Cole over. Doesn't take any risks. Julian Joanne! What a save! Caleb Coolback! Friesma! Wow! Georgia take the point. They take the rally. 24-23, set point here in the third.
Logan Underwood just had an incredible save there with one hand. He just reached his hand out, and that ball went exactly where he wanted it to go.
Here's Friesma serving. The Georgian. Hits the net, but George Brown receives. Svidritsky! 24-24. You got to win by 2, don't forget. Svidritsky saving his team there, saving his squad. Wow.
Svidritsky almost knocked out our camera here with that insane power on that shot.
And here he is serving. What do they call? Out in favor of the Georgian Grizzlies. Oof, that was a close call. Liam Thomas. Aiden Kenny son.
This could win it.
On.
This could win this set. Oh,
Yep.
or they're calling a timeout here.
Yeah, timeout Huskies here. Well, like you said, Adam, the Georgian Grizzlies are 1 point away from taking the third set and going up 2-1. What a game. Wow.
I got 3 words for you, okay?
All right.
Svidritsky.
Yeah,
I've been having so
incredible.
much fun watching him, but I've been having so much fun watching all of these players. Carden Lee, he's been doing a terrific job just helping out everybody here.
What do you think
Tyrese Brooms has a lot of power as well. He's been doing terrific on just, getting all of his guys involved and
Absolutely.
talking.
What about Julian Joanne?
Julian Joanne has showed an incredible level of emphasis on power for sure. Every single time when he comes up, he is smashing that ball right through.
Dan Suzuki has been great since coming on. He's been subbed off now, but he was great on the court.
Joanne also with the blocks, he has very, very a very big wingspan. So he is all you got to do is put his hands up, and he's doing his thing.
Here we go, Liam Thomas with what could be the last serve of the set for Georgian. Clears it. Svidritsky receives. Up, spiked, blocked. Still alive.
Recovered again.
But
And
it's out as the Georgian Grizzlies take the third set. They're up 2-1, 1 set away from the match win. What a game we've just witnessed, Adam. Well, what a set, I should say.
terrific 2-point game right there.
Yeah.
It was very close. It was you can feel the energy in this building. It's only ramping up as we get through this game even further. Definitely a lot of people are impressing right now for sure.
Absolutely. Fourth set of the night.
Can highlight some of the players' majors at George Brown here. Carden Lee is an honors Bachelor of Brand Design. Pedro Santos is in Business Finance. Kobe John is in Culinary Management and Nutrition. Ronan Vicenzi is in Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Technology. Brandon Chen is in Fashion Business Industry.
Wow.
Christopher Chung is in Electrical Techniques. Nicholas Gobitsi is in Business Administration and Project Management.
I'd say we're quite fashionable right now, Adam.
Oh yeah.
Suits on.
No, I think we
Blazer.
definitely
Nice
are.
tie there.
Hey, where's your tie?
Well, listen,
Do
they
you-
wouldn't know if I didn't have one if you didn't say.
That is true,
Doing me a little
but
dirty there, Adam.
it would be nice to, see my buddy with a tie here as well.
I'll have to wear the tie to the next one.
But it's okay. The viewers can't see your tie, so for all they know,
Exactly.
you got a tie on.
Exactly. I could have 3 on.
You can have 1,000 on.
1,000.
If you can give a tie to one person in this game today, who would you give it to?
Come on, you really had to ask me that. That's Svidritsky. That's my guy.
Oh,
But you know what? I will
man.
have to say for Georgian, The captain, Caleb Cole, I think has been fantastic along with Vriesma. I think they
yeah.
have both easily been their two standout players.
Two standouts,
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
I can't say enough about Caleb Cole, honestly. He came up to us before the game even started and was talking to us. And you know what? The energy, how nice of a guy he was, and just trying to see what we were doing.
Yeah.
But it almost seems like he does that all the time. That's the type of person he is, and you could see that quality of him talking to us carry over to his whole team, where he's the team captain, but sometimes you can be a team captain, but you're not always the leader. He is the leader 100% of this team. They are definitely lining up behind him and letting him do all the dirty work, so it's great to see.
It is. Fourth set starting soon. Players on the court now.
Liam Thomas has also been sneaky good for them today.
He has.
Has a lot of good serves, a lot of good recoveries.
Logan
He's been
Underwood
terrific.
too.
Oh yeah, Logan Underwood has also had some solid saves. That one, he was just standing in the middle and he just put his hand out, put his fist out, and that ball just hit right on there.
Yeah. So don't forget right now, Georgian Grizzlies are one set away from taking the match. They lead 2-1. They took the first and the third. George Brown took the second. Georgian is going to serve first here. There it is, clears the net. Andrew Wrong puts it up, spike down, and it's off the roof by Georgian. George Brown get the first point of this set, always a good sign. Huskies 1-0.
Maximilian Kostru getting his first spike of the game there.
Here's Andrew Wrong. Serving. Clears it. Georgetown receives up, spiked!
That is an interference there on the net there. Huskies will get the point.
Huskies take it, yep. Powerful spike there, though, eh?
Oh. I'm trying to find some more words that I can say that's not power, but
that's just
you know
that's what they are. You feel the power.
You can feel the power. Like what other word? The strength. Yeah.
Andrew Wrong serving. Great one. Fantastic one by Wrong. What about that? George Brown Huskies off to a great start here. 3-0 lead.
I don't know if he strategically placed it there, but if he didn't, then that was a pretty good job, honestly. It's his second serve.
Wrong. What about that?
Oh, wow.
By Caleb Cole, the captain of Georgian, to put them on the board in this fourth set. They now are going to serve. It's going to be Vriesma.
That was a great play by Caleb Cole.
Georgian serving. Clears it. Long up. Julian Joanne, big spike there, but it hits the fence.
Just bounced off. It seems like
the net, I should say.
It seems like it's happened a couple of times in the last couple of times that he's went up for the spike, so hopefully he adjusts.
Zydritsky receives it and puts it over. Julian Joanne gets up for the block. What a defensive save! Julian Joanne again, tip over. Zydritsky, oh! What a rally, what an exchange. Georgian takes it to level it 3-3. What about that, Adam?
Brandon Chen just dived into the stands to get that save, even though they didn't get the point. What a remarkable save there by Brandon Chen.
Absolutely. And here is Cardin Lee subbing on for Julian Joanne.
We got some slippage there because of Brandon Chen's dive. Got the staff clearing it up there.
Georgian serving. Game tied. Vriesma again. Clears it, but it's called out. It's going to be Zydritsky to serve for George Brown now.
That was a close one for the Huskies.
It was.
Could have went either way.
Zydritsky. Georgian receives it though. Caleb Cole with the spike. It's off of Zydritsky, but he can't save it. 4-4. Georgian take it, the point.
Caleb Cole is just everywhere on the court now. Really making an impact.
Here's Liam Thomas serving.
Oh, that tip from Chung just was a little bit too much to the right. Didn't give his teammate time to recover.
Georgia take the lead for the first time in this fourth set. Serve clears. Andrew Wong over. Big spike by Carden Lee.
Carden Lee just smashed that right into the stands.
Absolutely. And here is Maximilian Koschu for George Brown serving. Number 17, Koschu. Serve, spike, sorry, but it's blocked. Favor the Huskies. They take the lead again, 6-5.
Aiden Kenny tried to spike it, but spiked it right into the net.
Maximilian Koschu once more. Here he is. Clears it. And the Georgian Grizzlies take that one.
Konshu is in a early childhood education program, and his key quote is, "I strive to become a dominant middle in the league and help bring success to the George Brown program."
Big block there by Aiden Kenny, but the block goes out as the George Brown Huskies take it and the lead.
Carden Lee up to serve.
Here's Carden Lee. Great serve, clears it. Georgian receives. Massive spike. Massive spike there by Aiden Kenny. He celebrated a little prematurely, I think, but worked out for him in the end.
Even though they didn't get the point, great effort there by Brandon Chen to get that recovery.
Absolutely. Oh, and that serve by Aiden Watson just doesn't clear. Ronan Vicenzi serving. Clears it. George Brown. Great spike there by Vriesma. Carden Lee tried to get a hand on it, but couldn't quite.
Yeah, it just slipped off of Carden Lee's hand there, but great effort to make that dive.
Absolutely. And here's Aiden Kenny serving. It's up for Brooms, who scores off the block attempt by Georgian. Great play by Brooms.
That was a terrific play. Andrew Wrong just tipped that ball up for Hansen to spike it right down.
And that was Duran Hansen. Yes, my apologies, not Brooms. Here he is serving Hansen.
I like the pink shoes Hansen got.
Oh, yeah, they're nice. Ooh, what a serve. Great save by Carden Lee. Zvidovitsky tips it over. Georgian keeping it alive, though. Vriesma! And Carden Lee gets to that one, but he can't. Vriesman with a monster spike to level it at 9-9.
Yeah, Vriesma had a terrific spike there.
Yeah, great game.
It was a little bit too powerful for Carden Lee to even attempt to recover.
Little exchange there between him and Vriesma and Carden Lee, actually. Friendly. They were smiling at each other.
It's always nice.
And there we go. They get the point. Caleb Cole with a double hit. Awkward rally that, but George Brown Huskies take it along with the lead, 10-9. And here's Andrew Wrong serving again. He started the set off. Serve clears. Georgian back over, but it's blocked from Caleb Cole. And that's a net violation by the Georgian Grizzlies.
Great job, great block there by Maximilian Koscu. I think this is his first game playing.
Is that right?
I'm not sure.
Andrew wrong. Oh, that serve just hits the top of the net. He looked back at the court. Perhaps slipped.
Still gets the team huddle.
They still lead the George Brown Huskies 11-10. Here it is for Vriesma serving. Serve clears. It goes over. Svidritsky tries to save it. It looped over the basketball net there. What about that?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody at home saw that, but yeah, the ball just almost hit the ceiling, and it went right over the basketball net there.
Tied game now, 11-11. Vriesma once more. Serve is out, just. Great call by the George Brown Huskies not to go for that one. And here's Svidritsky serving.
The team chemistry to understand even to not go for a shot like that. Great job by the George Brown Huskies.
Svidritsky clears it. Georgian keep it alive though. Over to Caleb Cole with the spike!
Caleb Cole doing his thing out there. Remarkable play.
That was a great spike there. Aimed it in the open space, hit it hard. That's all you need. Georgian with the serve. Andrew Wrong puts it up for Vicenzi, but it's blocked by Cole.
There is not a play that Caleb Cole is not talking constantly to his players. It's really great to see.
Georgia now with the lead, 13-12. Here is Liam Thomas serving. Clears it. Svidritsky saves. Vicenzi with the spike, and this one gets the point as it's blocked out. Tied once more, 13-13. And here is number 17, Maximilian Kostu serving. As Duran Hansen subs back in. Brandon Chen coming out. Kostu clears. Vriesma receives. It's up. Spike down and out, but tipped off of George Brown as Georgia take the point and the lead. Here's Caleb Cole, the captain, serving now. What a game he's having. Cole. It's a George Brown point. They take the rally.
Andrew Wrong is really bringing his team together. Talking, communicating, really making the effort to keep the group close and communicative.
Carden Lee serving. Georgian up for Vriesma, but it's blocked by Vicenzi. Another one, a block again. That one by Andrew Wrong. As George Brown Huskies take the lead, it's 15-14. George Brown has to win this set.
Hansen also got a hand on that. What a terrific double block.
Double block by both of them, yeah. Here's Carden Lee. Vriesma got low to save that one. They put it over. Svidritsky down by Hansen. Point Huskies. Hansen with the hit, and he called that right away.
All right, and
It's
a timeout.
By the Grizzlies. Razor close game here.
Anything different you're seeing in this game?
It's more of the same.
It
if
is.
I'm being honest.
It's
It's just
it's very close.
Exactly. For both these teams, I feel it's just those close rallies that decide each set.
I think that in the last two games, it's been the most competitive out of the other two games that started it. Of course, they're just getting into the game and getting adjusted. But both teams came here to play, definitely.
Absolutely. George Brown Huskies have the 2-point lead here in this fourth set. Must-win set for them. Haven't quite seen as many Svidritsky spikes this set.
No, but it's okay. Svidritsky is still on point. I don't think that he was subbed off for a little bit there, I think.
Yeah.
But, you know, we are seeing other people make impacts. Andrew Rong is doing an incredible job.
Absolutely, yeah.
As well as Brandon Chen. I feel
Chen
like
with some amazing defensive plays.
Oh my! I've never seen somebody jump from the middle of the court all the way to the stands just to recover, and he actually got the recovery.
Cardin Lee serving, fourth set, resumes. Serve clears, received. Spike down by Caleb Cole, but it's blocked by Vizenzi and Duran Hansen. Ethan Iselt-Wolf for Georgian has also been making some great defensive plays. Their libero. Here's Cardin Lee. The spike over is wide by Aiden Kenny.
It went right through Cardin Lee's hands there.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Huskies now with a 4-point lead.
Huskies down 2-1 in this set. This is a must-win.
Lee over. Set it up for the spike, but it's blocked, but blocked wide by Andrew Rong as Georgian take the point. 18-15 now. It's gonna be Aiden Watson to serve. Duran Hansen, big spike down. Georgian try their best to save it, but can't quite. What about that from Duran Hansen? He plays with a lot of passion, a lot of emotion, I feel.
Oh yeah, you can see him talking to his other teammates there, getting them involved, and he is everywhere in the front, getting those spikes. I think he has the most spikes in this game, if I'm not mistaken.
They are checking the ball, it seems. Vizenzi serving now for George Brown. 19-15. Here's Vizenzi. Serve just clips the net, and it's a point. What about that? They take a 5-point lead.
My favorite serve, the clip serve.
That is a favorite of yours, Adam, isn't it? Very hard to
because
deal
look
with
at
when
that.
it clips it.
Georgian had no opportunity to recover that.
Just like ping pong.
I wonder if they could
clips it.
time it like that, or if he just.
Georgian receive it, put it back up. Georgian blocked. Another crack at it. Tip over they choose by Vriesma. Brandon Lee. Desvidritsky!
Brandon Chen with the recovery, and Svidritsky powers it home.
There's the spike I was looking for by him.
21-15.
4 points away now from the win. Vizenzi also some great serves here by him.
We got a Let's Go Huskies chant going on in the gym now. You can feel the energy in this gym here, Matthew, don't you?
Absolutely. Vizenzi doesn't clear the net this time.
Still 5-point game. Huskies 21, Grizzlies 16. This is a must-win for the Huskies. If they lose,
Must-win set.
then it is final.
Georgian serves over. It's received. Svidritsky! Blocked this time by Liam Thomas. He gets another crack at it. Svidritsky. Georgian keep it alive. To Hansen. What a block. Liam Thomas with quite a few blocks there.
They're sending a couple of bodies on Svidritsky's side, knowing that they are wanting to throw it to him for the power shot.
Yep. And Duran Hansen with that last spike attempt there, but it was blocked. He got up high for it, hit it well, but bodies were there. As a timeout is called. It's
great look ahead by the Georgian Grizzlies here.
Yep.
That they were able to look at that, see the play, see Svidritsky in the corner there. That's his favorite spot. That's where he's been majority of the game hitting his shots. And they had 2 to 3 defenders in the corner there, just not allowing him to do anything.
Great coaching.
Well, they have a very experienced coach in Tyler Latuila. We can talk about some of his coaching philosophy that he put on the George Brown website. His focus is on building team culture and community impact. He emphasizes understanding individual and team motivations, and he's committed to raising the program standards and creating high-performance training environments. Very important things to do for a coach, right?
Absolutely. Fourth set is resuming from that short timeout. It's going to be Georgian to serve. Svidritsky, it's blocked, but on Georgian's side as George Brown take the point. 5-point lead in this one now. 3 away from the fourth set win, which would send us to a fifth and final one.
Brandon Chen comes off for Maximilian Kochu.
Up to serve, number 11, Christopher Chong.
This is our first look at Christopher Chong today as he comes up to serve.
Playing in his hometown of Toronto. Georgian, monster slam by them.
Terrific play.
Yep. 22-18 now. Georgian to serve. As Brandon Chen subs back in, the libero. He's having a great game. Tenzi puts it up. And long over to Svidritsky. A little long with that one though. Georgian take the rally. As Logan Underwood serves. Svidritsky just gets enough on it.
Off of his chest.
Spike! Oh! 23-19 the Huskies.
The ball, he tried to bump that. It hit him right in the chest, and he did not hold back on that spike. Terrific play by Svidritsky.
Andrew Wrong serving. Great save by Iselt Rolf. And what about that from Vriesma? Andrew Wrong tried his best to save it, but couldn't. Just too good by Vriesma.
This is a treat. We're having some terrific games here today.
Absolutely. Very lucky of us. Here's Vriesma serving for Georgian. Clears it. But is it long? No, it's not. It's absolutely perfect by the V-Man. Vriesma again. Good serve here. Cut the game to 1 point. But it just hits the top of the net and puts the Huskies to set point. 24-21.
This is a big possession for the Huskies here.
And guess who's serving? It's Svidritsky.
Well,
focused.
Huskies are
ready.
in good hands.
Absolutely. Serve is just at the net.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
You might have jinxed him there.
Yeah,
Adam.
maybe. But
I'm going to tell him you jinxed him.
It's okay. Svidritsky always comes back.
No, he does. You can't jinx this guy.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Come on. Here's Liam Thomas serving for Georgian. Straight at Svidritsky. Bump it up for Vincenzi with a great play. They keep it alive, Georgian. Caleb Cole. Svidritsky keeps it alive. Andrew Wrong. Now his turn. Brandon Chen. Georgian. Over to Caleb Cole. Tips it. Tips it wide as the Huskies take the point in the fourth set. We're going to a fifth.
What a rally by both teams. Brandon Chen coming in and stealing that point for the Huskies.
What an exchange to end off that fourth set. Wow. Wow. Who's your player of that set?
Of that set, I would say Svidritsky again. I'm not sure.
Was really good. I'll tell you what, though. Brandon Chen was great, wasn't he?
That is exactly what I was going to say after, because Svidritsky has the impact of, like, the spikes and the blocks, but Brandon Chen is doing everything else on the court. He is communicating with every single player, and also he is getting those timely saves that, you know what, if he's not there, I don't think that they would even really be in this game here.
Absolutely.
So, terrific play.
And don't sleep on Vizenzi.
Vizenzi has been interesting today. He's
Vizeni.
Oh, Vizeni.
My
Yeah.
apologies.
He's had a lot of good serves today, actually. What I've noticed.
Yes.
He also has one knee pad that's a little bit of a different color, so that's how I remember it.
That's a little cool. Who is in fashion again?
Well, let's see. Some of the goals that Tyler Latuila, head coach of the George Brown Huskies, puts out is that he aims to win games, graduate athletes, and develop community leaders. And he also plans to build on the foundation set up by previous coaches and make an immediate impact in the league this season. And if they did anything what they did last year, then they are sure to make an impact. Last year, made the playoffs for the first time since 2018. Let's hope that they can take that momentum and lead that into this season to come out back in the playoffs.
Absolutely. We're going to a fifth and final set here. The fifth set has slightly different rules. Instead of first to 25, it is first to 15. You still have to win by 2 points. This is very exciting.
So some of the key players that I'm looking at for this game here is definitely going to be Vizuritsky. It's definitely going to be Duran Hansen and Brandon Chen, of course, because
What do you think about Julian Joanne?
Julian Joanne has showed off an incredible amount of power in this game. I think that he needs to slow the game down a little bit for himself because I think that he is speeding it up when he gets his when he gets his spikes, and I think in the last 4 times he's hit the net. So slow down the game a little bit, Julian, and you'll be just fine.
And for Georgian, listen, I think if they're going to win this fifth set, Caleb Cole and Burisma have to be on
Those are
point.
the 2 guys that have really stood out for Georgian this whole game.
Yep.
As well as Liam Thomas. Liam Thomas
Yep.
has been terrific as well.
Yeah, Logan Underwood. And Isel Rolf, their libero, has also been
Terrific recoveries he's made
Yes.
throughout the game. Logan Underwood as well has made some terrific recoveries.
Here we are, fifth set starting. It is Georgian to serve. Winner of this set wins the game. First to 15, win by 2. Georgian serving. Clears it. Vidritsky up for Hansen.
Save.
Vizenzi. Brendan Chen keeps alive. Great play. Caleb Cole with the tip. Svidritsky with the kick.
What a kick by Svidritsky.
And they take the point. My goodness. Svidritsky, he can play volleyball and he can play soccer apparently. What
Who
about
would
that?
have known? Svidritsky.
Unbelievable. George Brown Huskies take the first point. How important is that in this fifth set to start strong?
Oh, it is so important. Look at that play right there. All the momentum is on the Husky side right now going into this.
Here's Vizeni with the serve for George Brown. Oh, and it just doesn't clear the net there. Powerful, though.
It's okay. Nothing to go cry to your mama about.
Here is number 10 for Georgian, Gage McCurdy. Zenzi receives that one. Back up for Hansen.
Oh my
Huskies take
God.
the 2-0 lead. It's a nice dive attempt by Gage McCurdy, but he can't quite get there.
I thought that was going to Verdzinski, and he just volleyed it back right to Hansen. Beautiful play.
He's serving now, Hansen. Oh, and it just doesn't clear it. George Brown letting themselves down a bit here with the serves. The only points Georgian have from this set is off of the errors.
2 serves and 2 misses here. They really got to slow down here on their serves and focus. It's like a free throw.
Yeah, there's Thomas over Vizeni and Juwon to Svidritsky. But what a block by Caleb Cole, the captain of Georgian, as they now take a 3-2 lead in this set. So reliable, isn't he, Cole?
He definitely is. Vidusky there was focusing more on power than placement.
Oh, pause in the game. I think the referee is asking for the net to be realigned.
I think Vidusky did that because we weren't kidding about his power.
Oh.
Kid's got some power on him for sure.
Absolutely. Game resuming now. Here's Thomas for Georgian. Zenny. They tip it down. What about that by Aiden Kenny?
Maximilian Kosciu, he was right there. The ball just slipped right through his hands.
Thomas. Vititsky receives, kept alive. Hit over by Vizeni. What a block! What a block by Andrew Wrong. Wow.
Andrew Wrong got a huge hug by all of his teammates there with an incredible block. Now he's up to serve.
Wrong. Clears it. Received by Vriesma. Tip down. Oh, what a spike. Brandon Chen tries his best but can't quite get there.
Definitely nice effort by Brandon Chen there. Just extending his arm out to try to reach that ball, but it's just not enough.
Cole serving. Svititsky, wrong. Back to Svititsky! Georgian keeping it alive though. Put it back over. Svititsky bumps it up. Wrong. To Lee. Georgian not giving up here. What a rally! And Kosciu takes it for the George Brown Huskies.
3 words for you. Svititsky. This guy is on fire with a slam dunk like spike.
Here's Svititsky serving. Full of confidence. But that one's a little long. Maybe too much confidence there, eh? Game now tied. Oh, no, sorry. The Georgian Grizzlies up by 2, 6-4. Vriesma serving for Georgian. And Vriesma's serve doesn't make it over. Big let off for the Huskies. Brandon
Huskies
Chen subbing out for Duran Hansen. Sorry, Adam.
Oh yeah, no problem. Huskies definitely don't want to get down in this game right now because it's going to be a lot harder to come back.
Yeah.
Only.
Kosciu. Great serve. The Georgian keep it alive. Bumped over. Wrong. To Vizenzi. And Vizenzi takes it. Great hit by him.
He swung his arm around there. Didn't seem like he was about to get it, but
Great swing.
he made it there.
It's all tied up at 6-6.
Great play.
Maximilian Kosciu with the serve. Just a little long there. Georgian take the lead once more, 7-6. It's going to be Aiden Kenny to serve.
Kosciu is coming out.
Kenny. Vizeni puts it in. It's hit over, and for the rally win by Cardin Lee.
Terrific shot there by Cardin Lee to hit it off of the Georgian player out of bounds.
Yep. Huskies taking that one. Cardin Lee to serve for them now. And he can't quite clear that. Another serve error there for the Huskies.
The Huskies are missing out on some easy points here by missing 3 serves. They obviously are still looking good right now, but that is a big blow to take in this game.
And they are switching sides here midway through the 5th set, as is tradition. Georgian's going to be serving here when the 3rd set resumes. It's going to be Logan Underwood. Serves over, received by Svedritsky, but it hits the roof, and the Grizzlies take a 2-point lead.
It's not looking good for the George Brown Huskies right now.
Underwood. Svedritsky diving save. Over by Hansen, and he can't quite save it, Underwood.
Terrific play from Hansen to hit it off of Georgian's player. So close to that recovery there, but just came up short.
Roman Vizeni serving now for the Huskies.
Off of a terrific spike that he had in the last couple of plays.
Yeah, 1 point down here. Serve clears. Underwood receives it. Puts it up for the spike by Cole. He chooses to tip it. They put it up for Svedritsky!
Do you think it's the mullet?
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be the mullet. It's got to be.
I'm going to his hairdresser after this game.
I think I will too, honestly. I think I need a little bit of haircut, honestly.
Here's Vizeni. I love this guy's serves. Here's another great one. Kept alive, though. Underwood, it's just long as the Huskies now take the lead 10-9. I will say, what a save there by Isel Rolf, though, of the Grizzlies.
A lot of confidence in that shot, but just way too much power. So what do the George Brown Huskies need to do to win this game?
The Huskies win this game, well, they just got to keep playing the way they are right now. They got the 1-point lead. They're playing great. They got to trust in each other. Give Hansen, give Svedritsky their spikes that they like. Same with Julian Joanne when he comes on. Pardon Lee can hit him too.
I think that...
Make the most out of the serves.
Oh, yeah, 100%. The serves is inexcusable. We got to fix that right now. That is something that cannot happen for the rest of the game. Brandon Chen doing his thing.
He's been great.
But
as much as we're talking about Svedritsky a lot, Brandon Chen has been great defensively.
He has been terrific. He honestly has been doing all the little things. So much good things have been happening for him today.
So the 5th set resuming. Sweeping it.
Duran Hansen as well has been phenomenal.
Yes, he has. And you know what? Same with Andrew Rong.
Oh, yeah. Andrew Rong has really came into his own in the last 2 games of this set of five games.
Vizeni serves. And that's what we're talking about, those serves.
Right when we were just talking about it, and it happens again. 4 missed serves in this game for the Huskies. It is not looking good.
Here's Underwood.
Easy hits right there. And just came up short.
Clears it. Svedritsky receives it. Andrew Rong. Back up to him. Svedritsky. What a save by Isel Rolf. And it's up for Griezmann! As he gives Georgian the 1-point lead. Isel Rolf there with the save, though. He's keeping... That's what I've noticed for Georgian. They keep so many rallies alive, and that comes from Isel Rolf and his saves.
Isel Rolf has made so many saves this game. He's been terrific. Definitely.
With one there. And Jurong up to Svedritsky. It's blocked, but it's blocked out. Svedritsky ties it up.
Hit off of Caleb Cole's hand there. Svedritsky does an incredible job of positioning his shots to hit where he wants it to go.
Yes.
And like when he does hit it, he's hitting it off of people's hands. He's aiming for their hands, so then it will go out of bounds. Oh my God, I can't say enough about this kid.
No, Duran Hansen subbing out for Christopher Chong, who's serving now. Here he is, Chong. Great serve. I saw Rolf with the save. Tipped over by Underwood. Griezmann, but it's blocked by Wrong. And it's left out by Cole. Wow. Grizzlies take the 1-point lead, 12-11.
Intense rally there by both
Yes.
teams.
Here's Liam Thomas. Iselt Rule has subbed out. Thomas. Saved by Vizeni. Julian Joanne. That's what this guy can do.
Coming back to life right now when they needed him. Julian Joanne had an incredible shot right there. Terrific play.
Serving. It's the Huskies, it's wrong. Iselt Rolf. Smacked down by Vriesma. And it goes over to the George Brown Huskies. The Georgian Grizzlies can't believe it. They're stunned, shocked.
Was way too long right there. Caleb Cole clapping to his
I
teammates.
think the Georgian Grizzlies think maybe it tipped off a Husky player. Doesn't matter. Here's Wrong once more with the serve. It clears, but they call it out. Great call by Iselt Rolf. Great call.
And now we got a tie game. First to 15.
First
right?
to 15.
But then if it goes over 15, we're gonna be doing win by 2. So
Yeah. Exactly. Here's the captain, Cole, serving. Clears the net. Zadrisky receives. And it's tipped down by Kenny. And that's match point here in the 5th set. 14-13 for the Georgian Grizzlies as George Brown calls a timeout.
that's not what we want to see here from George Brown. But at least they got a timeout here to recover, kind of think about what they're gonna do for the next play.
What do you think the coach is saying to them now?
Well, he's definitely making sure that they're not holding their heads down. You know, it's only a 1-point game right now. They've played a terrific game the whole day. So you know what? He's got to tell them to keep the energy up, you know, be efficient, and, you know, just stay together, right?
Do or die right now. 5th set, match point in favor of the Georgian Grizzlies. And are those serve errors going to come back to bite
I
the
think
George
it
Brown Huskies?
definitely will. Missing 4 straight serves consecutively, that's a big blow for the George Brown Huskies. That should be up or even have already won this game if the serves went a different way.
And who other but Caleb Cole to have what could be the match-winning serve here for the Georgian Grizzlies. Throws it up. Clears it just off the net. What a save by Brendan Chen. Wrong. Up for Lee. And it's long! The Georgian Grizzlies take the win in the 5th set. 15-13. Absolute nail-biter here at this George Brown home opener.
Obviously disappointing, but at the same time, what a terrific job by the Georgian Grizzlies, as well as the George Brown Huskies. They took it to 5 sets. It was an incredible day of men's and women's volleyball.
Absolutely. Wow. 5 sets. Adam, who's your player of the game for the Georgian Grizzlies? It's a tough one.
Well, you know what?
2 guys for me, isn't it?
I'm going to say Caleb Cole. I think Caleb Cole definitely was the best player on the court. There's no doubt about it. He made the most impact plays out of any player. And he was really getting all of his guys involved and communicating with everybody, which was so important because it seemed like he was like almost like Kyle Lowry to the Raptors. That leader, that dog.
That calming presence. Even when they're down, even when things aren't going their way, he keeps everybody calm. He makes the right call, right decision.